Thank you. Thanks for the support of the town. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Drop down to B, discuss and consider approval of the update resolution designating the finance officer and the deputy finance officer.
Mayor and member council, we are changing from, Ms. Dee was the deputy finance officer. Now we have a full-time finance officer, which would be Ms. Maureen Mason. We're just changing the names.
Down to C, discuss and consider the
And vote.
I make a motion to accept.
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Down to C, discuss and consider approval authorization resolution to update bank and financial institution account signature and authorization.
Mayor and member council, we are changing the names on the bank accounts to reflect my name as the town manager, Ms. Maureen Mason as finance officer, and Ms. Ashley Little as the office manager now.
I make a move.
I make a motion to, it be approved.
Need a second.
I said.
All in favor?
Aye.
Down to 7, Madam Clerk, we have anybody signed up for public comment?
Yes, sir. First we have, Tammy Newell and Susan Hall from 303 East Wade Street.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys. We just wanted to give you an update on Uptown Wastewater, sort of a monthly update on what's going on. We're hoping to have our first strategy meeting for our board, which will be on February 27th, at 4 o'clock. I sent you an invitation.
I got it, thank you.
Okay. The brick paper campaign and sponsorships are our biggest focus this month. We are trying to raise money. We have got to have a certain amount of money for the fireworks, which is coming up quicker than you can say, it's happening quick. And it's the fireworks, which are June 28th. They've gone up this year. The company that we were using has sold. And it's gonna be between $10,000 and $12,000 for a 15-minute show. So, we've got to raise a lot of money to be able to have the fireworks. So one of the things that we're asking is that the town would consider adding a budget line item for fireworks, as it is a community event. We will also be making this same request to the county. So we would ask that you guys would consider that. It is something that everyone in the town and the county enjoys. It is the only fireworks show that is in the county, either for the 4th of July or any other event during the year. There's always a good turnout, and they do a good job. But we're taking bids this year because we don't want to just go with the same company. Well, now they're no longer there, but we want to make sure we get the best deal for the best amount of time and the best show. So we are taking bids, and I have already requested those from several of the fireworks companies. Believe it or not, it's hard to find firework companies who will come to Wadesboro anytime during that week of the 4th.
Which is why we are having it on June the 28th rather
Yes.
than on the actual 4th of July.
If we had it on the 4th of July, it would be almost triple cost. So, that is the reason we're doing it on the 28th. Some of the things we're trying to do to raise money is, of course, the brick paper campaign. We're looking at doing several 5Ks to raise money. We're looking at a Mother's Day, and I'm gonna say sales event in collaboration with the farmers market, where they would do something and they would have like a flower or something that if you went there, then you come downtown, you would get a discount from the businesses downtown. So we're talking to the different businesses and looking at doing that. That won't raise any money for us, but it will at least get people in downtown for the businesses for Mother's Day.
But we are, as we have our, this is sort of a reboot on Uptown Wadesboro. Tammy and I, and with Tammy being the lead, really worked and we had some volunteers and other assistants, but, the Christmas parade was a very small amount of people working on that. And, so we're rebooting this Uptown Waysboro, inviting new board members, new interest, and, new ideas. We're also meeting with people in the town to come up with fundraising ideas and things that we can do to get jumpstart and reorganize in a way that, is beneficial to our entire town and the community as a whole.
Any questions
Questions?
before we move?
Question,
How much was it? The amount
10 to
of cost?
12,
10 to 12,000.
we're getting the bids in, but it's
That is for a 15-minute show.
approximately 15 to 20.
Yeah.
We have a deal this year because the year before the company messed up on the date that they were supposed to be here with their contract. And there was some back and forth, and so the owner of the company, was selling to this other company, and, he gave us a 50% discount. That was still $5,000. He wrote off what we owed, and so, gave us a
And then that
on
deal
this year.
fell through with the selling it to another company.
Right.
So they sold it to another company.
Yes, it's a whole new ballgame with this.
so, you said how many is active on the board now? How many does the board have?
Well, we'll know more on Thursday, but, it looks like with the people that were, before we stopped meeting, right after we lost our executive director, we had about 7 or 8, and we're looking to add more of the businesses that are downtown, or in the Uptown Waitsboro area, to the board. And so I have invited about 18 people to come to the, meeting at the end of February.
So we really are looking at, all the businesses in the downtown proper, from Martin Street all the way down, Green Street, and including, Michael's Florist, which they've never been involved, Amy's Florist, which is on the other side of town, but definitely all the businesses within the core.
And down 274.
Right.
So, if you know of any businesses that would like to join us, we'd love to have them.
And certainly, please, if you know somebody that you wanna recommend that might have an interest in serving on that board, we welcome them.
Yes.
You need all the help you can
So
get.
you're asking the town and the county basically 5,000 apiece.
Or at least part of it, yes, as much as you are willing to put toward it, for the simple fact, we can raise some of the money, we do have a couple thousand that's already set aside for it. But, yes, we would need you to help fund it so that we can actually do it this year.
It would be very helpful.
Is this all you're asking for the town to do? Is just this one thing, or is it more?
The only other thing that the town actually, supports during the year is that they pay for the Santa float and the parade, which this year was $600. And that is the two events that benefit both the town and the council the most, the parade, the Christmas, and then the fireworks. That's the two biggest events that the town is benefited from.
Now, I know in the past we had paid for an executive director,
Right, this is correct.
so you didn't mention that, so what's that?
We have not mentioned it because we do not have one. I have been doing the job, Susan has been helping me, and that's just something that we've been doing.
You've been volunteering?
We are volunteers, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would we consider, or would, one of us or both of us consider it? Highly possible, yes. Amongst all of our other jobs that we do.
I just want to make sure that, as council, that we know we're in the budget season,
Yes,
and so things are going here,
I understand.
and
That's the reason we're coming to you, because things are going up.
it's going up. And, okay, thank you, ladies, for what you do for us.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Mayor, we have, Mitchell Cutler.
Okay.
Good afternoon. I am this close to having my nonprofit up and running. And those that know me know I've been a mentor, that I've been advocate for our youth, and the community. So to the council, before I launch anything and put it out publicly, what programs do you have for our youth in the city? Is there some for mental health? Is there, I know there's no activities that I know of. So I need to know what we do have, so I know what to target.
I think we do have Daymont, I think Daymont here we use. I don't know how much,
To what degree?
I don't
We
know. Like I
wrong
said,
with, excuse me, you can finish, Reverend.
I don't know exactly how much, but I do know that they do deal with, youth. So you could probably check with them and see exactly what debts they go into it, cause I don't know. But I do know they do it, because I had a nephew that went there, so I do know.
Brother Huntley, I think your 4-H have them when they get in trouble. You wanna get them before they get in trouble.
Well, 4-H, there's $125,000 allotted for this county last year. 4-H got $100,000 that for at-risk kids.
Yeah.
Where are the at-risk kids?
They all at risk.
Well, no, but see, this is general state, what I mean, at-risk supposed to be come from the court system.
Right.
Am I not correct? So when you say all of them, I know we all, I was at-risk kids, so I'm talking about the funding that goes to like, Team Up Connection in Charlotte, who does 50 kids with